California. She grew up for real in San Francisco, California, and feels like she can call it home. She's been in love with writing ever since she wrote her first book, Angel in the Sky, in the first grade, and has been making her collection of destroyed notebooks since. Her influences include Dylan Thomas, Lee Young Lee, Saul Williams, C.A. Conrad, Nikki Finney, and there's too many to name, not to mention all the other weird people around her, writers and non-writers.
Hello. Oh, okay. I'm glad to be here with all you all, Velro folks. Thank you all for coming out. I wrote this poem like 2 hours ago. Alright. I am a friend of the dawn, even though the dawn is no friend to me. The alarm is the demon that interrupts my dreams. The sun is a mother's push, swaying me from dream to dream. My tea bag exploded because the water was too hot. This is real life. I bit into a flower once and all the critters crawled between my teeth. It's okay, I chose this life. Addicted to oxygen, a rocket ship of curiosity, I'm still climbing trees, but I was never as flexible with time as you wished me to be. My legs don't cut like scissors, but they are the easiest clock to tell. I don't throw things away when they are broken. I drink tea with twigs and all. Failures taste better with dirt underneath your fingernails. I will endure longer than most. I can roll in my own mud longer than most. I am running my pen just over your skin. I am not touching you, yet you are touching me. I'm just trying. I'm just 20, frantic with frizzed hair, enduring the gross, cold breath. I can and I will. I have more immunities, defenseless to the words, but I love to glide past the suffering. Even though my wounds are yours to judge me for, I pretend to be invisible, and eventually I might be. Okay, this one's called The Lizard Suit. For 9 months she knew she grew a little red kidney bean alien. She grew up thick black ribbons collapsing as the first 10 strikes each hour. This is her spider silk, her original curse, her magic to use to sew up the little alien's future, my lizard skin. Her freckled almonds hide under the straw hat, drawn in by her flickering golden needle. In between her delicate bones, she makes like a bird swooping in and out, little triangles of protection, with precision not so tight. She remembers she too had unzipped for love many times, craving her lemon tree seed. My hands are made of butter for the making of daisy chains, one for every time I would break my mother's heart, a stitch for every time my heart would need mending. The needle pricks her in slow motion, as if on purpose, observing her red sap, raising it up to her tongue that has surrendered to inflicted rust many times before. Blood fills the wrinkles in her puckered lips that have kissed many times and still feel warmth. My pink outlines are her mirror, only for sucking on lemongrass. My father leaves in the mornings to counting on and on, sharpening the claws, the scales, the teeth, the fangs of the lizard, not knowing when to stop for the day, chiseling away. He would be home late and eager to talk me into bed with a storybook. Look what big eyes you have. Look what sharp teeth you have. Nothing to fear except my own fangs. Still, he leaves the light on. All along, she would prick her fingers, bleed, and still kiss mine. He would come home late to make sure I was my own light, a flash, blindingly bright. I forgot I am 20 years old, opening the closet with my butter hands to find all my collapsed skeletons. The day has come, after all the times of wondering, ¿qué será de mí? I had been prepared, I had been molded to fit, this lizard suit hanging in my closet as if it was my high school uniform, an old Halloween costume. I slip in the new skin, rugged, jerky, hardened with age. I remember I am the blessed alien girl. Alright, I shall read this one that I have not read in a while. Kind of. I had whispered you, as my birthday wished, into my dad's conch shell that regurgitated the ocean. I was a late birthday present too, but it was 3 days late of Christmas and you were finally tired of all the red. Even in my 5-year-old memory, I recognized our mother spread wide on the dark sheets in front of the carved wooden bed frame. She had red hair then, illuminating her pale freckles, pupils, and love. Her flaming tears painted her into a sinking ship. How could I forget? We grew out of the same coordinates, 2 lemon trees sprouting out of delivering room 512. X's on Polly singing hello, dressed in red, yellow, green, blue feathers, in that order. X's on our chlorine handprints by the cedarwood pool. Y was a miscarriage at Chili's. It was the chubby winged angels holding up the peach paisley wallpaper, neat and sharp the same way Mom had wrapped our Christmas presents that year, except this time you were kicking from the inside. I peeped through the camera lens and you were erupting, shaking the walls. When your little face screamed for the waters, I fell back. Unable to recover, I cried for you, still. Still, I know it was by accident. I broke your arms twice since then. They were by accident, too. That's a true story, so watch out. Just kidding. Okay. This one's about light and stuff. Rays. Does light itself get confused like headlights, looking into the eyes of a deer, the eyes of a snail being poked, or a chicken that watches other birds fly? Do you think light gets lost traveling to a broken bowl, a digital clock that fails to change, a computer screen that glitches, to those little black dots on movie screens, to the sun, to the moon, and back? Do you think it goes somewhere else to live, as a light you'll turn on in the middle of the night, as a nightmare, the outline of a man staring at you in your sleep? A reflection of an airplane in a blue pool, an orange street lamp overlooking a freeway accident, or as forgotten vintage gems in an attic? Once it goes out, does it no longer exist like a blown-out flame? Does it become an invisible gas that spontaneously combusts inside of microwaves to heat your week-old spaghetti, or into a fire in a meth head's laboratory, or inside the X-ray scan of your broken toes? Perhaps displaced light plays with you as delusions in your head, or color blindness, or dyslexia, or the sleep paralysis hallucinations of faceless people that appear in your waking room, or as a stalking ghost in your house. Or do you think they stored up as a bright white light you're supposed to see when you die? Does it matter if they were bright or dim? Does it matter if they were a good light or a bad one? Does it matter if they were the flame that lighted your little sister's first cigarette? Or if they were the Christmas lights framing a house in the suburbs? Do they all go to heaven like dogs? Here's one about puberty. Puberty. She got pink walls closing in on her young dreams, slips burned from the sun. She got pink dresses engraved with Noah's Ark. Virgen de Guadalupe, dangling from her thin neck, pink knees from the cold stone floors. He got blue watering eyes, jeans, walls, cars, rosaries counted in her hands. I love you, thank you, Mom, dear God, amen. Blue bruises, scars, scabbing his knees and elbows forever. She got pink nipples, just spots appearing in her underwear, trembling as her girlhood died. He got blue balls, staring at him in bed, aching to be a man. I want to read one from my notebook. It's all like scratched up and stuff. Destroyed, guaranteed. It would have helped if I would have marked it before I came up here, but
It's okay, it's not your phone.
that is true. Okay. Okay. Let all the things that build you up bring you down, pouring like painful rain, hail, ice, tears that don't quench the thirst of the ground. They just hurt and destroy, no good. These tears are no good. Let your pace take you down the hill and up the hill. Let it keep you going. Poor rush is so unnecessary, is it? But yes, why do I have so many troubles? I thought I would have it all figured out by now. And I guess all this pain just endures as much as you can. So as soon as you let it go, it just falls away. But I don't know if I'm ready to just forget. I have an elephant memory and the emotional capacity to go with it. And I guess this is what notebooks for the reason to just tear them apart. I am a ripple in your water glass. I am a reflection in your stained glass eyeballs passing by. I am in the windows. I am the friend you forgot about, a memory you forgot to sort, and how I've become the stretched out reflections on steel rods and stripper poles. I am the gloss on the tiles and the polish on your nails, the kind you try on at the store. I am the foam in your beer and the rotten leftovers in your fridge. I left you a penny on the sidewalk, shiny new 2013, but I wasn't bright enough to stop you. I guess the more tainted a woman becomes, the more they are forgotten. But how sad that a person must live, and life is so dirty and unorganized, and we struggle with time to keep it clean and simple. But we grow old trying to control everything around us, and lonely for criticizing the acts of others. Old and lonely, we are so mortal and short, and so capable of so much happiness, and we choose not to be. We punish ourselves for this one capacity. We should just love, but love is angry and dirty and stupid, and we know we must clean it all up or else it might just disappear and get lost in its own dirt. But it's just life, and you, and you, you. Okay, I'm gonna read this next one called Tofu Penis.
We're moving away from puberty.
Okay. Tofu penis, pseudo-love, Twinkie feeling, you are sweet and sad, packaged and controlled, tension, pressure, insecurity seeping into my water. I welcome you because in the end it doesn't matter how much bigger my sadness gets darker. Deplete, deplete, release, release. I am your ashtray, your leftover foam, yet I still understand your need to feel like a man, even if it's mediocre. And a front, a wall you do not wish to climb, you'd rather wait till it falls, then you no longer have a choice. The sex was good, it was needed to remember it was that boiled for us. What it comes down to sex, sweat, tears, we are so broken together. We fail to communicate, to understand. This is, anyway.
Go for it.
Ugh, why? Okay. I feel your sadness inside, feeding off like a pseudo-feeling, a nutritional tofu penis. But still, I like the way you use me. As your canvas, your sweat and tears painting, you finish me and forget. I didn't read a little bit. Okay, I'll read a nice one now. That was embarrassing. Just kidding. This one doesn't have title.
Can someone call someone?
It's my phone. Just kidding.
Wait, why is there another phone?
Is it really?
Her phone is ringing.
It is your phone. Huh?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Oh, it's my phone. I thought it was your phone.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Sorry.
It's all good, guys. Okay. Last one? Okay. Okay.
You got that.
Okay. Do you not know that if you are nothing, that you might as well be something? My recommendation is to dress a naked body or undress, plant seeds in a pot, hang up a blank, old, crusty Polaroid with no memory, drawing your own picture, get your tarot cards read to you, get a boner, shave your head, feel all the bumps, count all your scars, lie, make up stories, read the wrinkles in your hands and your feet, pick up an accordion and a fake mustache, rub a balloon all over your hair, watch it stand, make a baby in your belly, make something out of nothing. Because if your something is nothing, like the reflection in the mirror, then at least be the mirror. Or if your nothing is something like an exploded dead sparkle in the night sky, a star that lies and shines, is but no longer exists, then at least shine through the clouds tonight. Then maybe you will find that nothing, just like the taste of a cool glass of water, is just something we make believe, like a nightlight that keeps my demons away. Then it is okay to be nothing, because all along it's secretly something that doesn't need to do anything, like a galaxy far away or a little soul living in your left shoe, waiting to be found. I just like this poem, so I'm gonna read it. Angry Parts, Part 1. I wish every time I touch things I could make them free. It's my fantastic illusion that I could set anything free, as if it had the ability to be possessed. I smell all the people on the bus line, and I feel the road under my seat, racing to be on time. Does it matter if it's mine? Guns made everything have a price. What's the cost of my DNA undergoing its usual route and splice? Can't I even breathe without paying for one civil right? Part 2. What's even the point of having last rites if there's no one brave enough to admit that they pray? Dear God, grande caramel latte, double shot of espresso, no syrup, no foam, add a pinch of seriously, wake the fuck up. Briefcase citizens turn the other cheek as if to wipe Satan's butthole clean. I am aware that I'm everything you hate, the American idiot you criticize, burning flags I was born on, the sun-dried ground you stabbed, but I'm digging faster than you. Stop, drop, and rolled up in the American flag. Is a burrito all I will ever be? I'm a lover in flames. I play for both sides of the team, and bathing suit season apathy. I am the beauty Victoria forbids, the master of mistakes, meatballs, mashed potatoes. I am the most misunderstood, and you can't understand the shaking of your poster child on your bipolar disorder handout. I am running late to mass on my own time, pushing through the faces. You're mad that I possess all 4 aces. In your eyes, I am last. In my eyes, I am fast. Part 3. Knowing the ancient past doesn't make it mine. I learned from artistic aristocratics, plastic spastic polemics, listening to the television buzz as I meditate, made my own glow-in-the-dark constellations on the ceiling. I am no longer your moon, the nature's sun to light me up. Thank you.